colleagues and dear students. I wouldn't like to take too much time sharing some of my experiences. The first thing I would like to share my own experience. I was in Uttar Pradesh teaching in a school, and my son at that time in class 2. So the residence was 2 kilometers away from the school. We commuted on a cycle. On the front side there was a small seat specially fit for him. So once after unit test in Hindi, you know, we belong to Kerala and we are not that familiar. He didn't get good mark. All subjects he got out of 50, he got 48, 46, 43, but in Hindi he could get only 32 something. My wife was a little bit sad about it, but she didn't scold him. And I usually never scold him regarding mark. I always believe that it is not the mark that matters, but the knowledge that is what matters. Some months passed by, the next unit test came, and we wrote exams. One day, while I was going along with him, you know, as I already told you, he was sitting in the front seat. He turned back and asked me, he just said, "Papa, today we got Hindi marks." Okay, good. Then actually I asked, "How much you got?" I got 43. I would not have said these things if it had finished there. Turning back, he asked me, "Papa, now do you know how much I love you?" He sent me into heaven for a couple of minutes. I never had thought love has something to do with learning. Love has something to do with study. It was for me a new perspective. After the board exam or after every exam, you show your marks to your parents and tell, "Mummy, Daddy, see, I got this much mark. Now, do you know how much I love you?" They will be in heaven for a couple of minutes, maybe a couple of days. You can do it. You alone can do it. Simple. Sacrifice your moments of comfort and spend time in studies. Sacrifice your moments of comfort and spend those time in studies. This is the only one way you could show your parents that you love them more than anything. Otherwise, you don't love them, you pretend them that you love them, you don't love them, you hate them. I don't know what will be applicable to you. One. Secondly, this is the first day for class 11 students in this school. I say one sentence. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Today, sitting here, you decide how I will end up class 11 and 12. How will I end up class 12? With 40% mark, 60% mark, 80% mark, 90% mark, more than 90. Your decision today will be resulted. It will be shown in the result. Your decision today. Just close your eyes and just decide, when I complete class 12, how much mark I will achieve. Set a goal. Simple. Set a goal and work hard for that. Nothing should take or nothing you should allow to deviate you from that goal which you set today. No mobile can use, but it should not deviate your eyes, take away your eyes from the goal you set today. That was second thing. Third thing, again, I am coming with another experience. While I was a class teacher of class 9 in one of the schools, before that, after the terminal exam over, and teachers started distributing the answer sheets. One day, one boy of class 9, my own class, I was the class teacher, ran away from home. He ran away from home. Mohit Sharma, I still remember the name. Everybody was sad. He was not a good student, but very rich family, from a very rich family. He had got a younger sister also, but ran away. In the evening, on those days, mobiles were very rare. Anyway, parents tried to contact him, tried to find out, even complained, they gave a complaint to police, but you people, they were never bothered about this type of complaint. Days passed by, weeks passed by, months passed by, no information about him. I think after the Christmas holidays when we went back, in the month of sometime January, second week something, one of his relatives, while he was passing through Gorakhpur, he found a child washing plates in a what we call a dhaba. It's a dirty place, clothes. So he just observed, is it Mohit? And the boy, when he saw this man, he tried to hide himself. Then he was sure that it may be Mohit. And then he went. The moment both of them looked at each other, the boy began to cry. And this man came back to the house, Mohit's house, and informed the parents, and the parents went to Gorakhpur. You know what he was doing? Washing plates and all those things just for a living, just for living. He was cried too much. Anyway, they brought him back. And then next day he came to school. I instructed all the students not to comment anything on him. After 2 weeks, I had a talk with him. Then what he said? Sir, I was under the impression that studying every day is very difficult. It is a tough task. Opening the book, when mummy watches serial, and then my younger sister plays, and I found it very difficult to study. It was a tough, hard work for me. Studying, reading every day. Therefore, I didn't study, I didn't get good marks, and I knew my parents expected me to get good marks, but I never studied. And I knew after the grand exam, I knew that I would not get marks, they would scold me, they would beat me. Therefore, I wanted to teach them a lesson. That what will you do if I don't study? I didn't study because I thought it is very hard for me to study. And now he said, Sir, now I know the meaning of hard work. Now I say, sacrificing your comforts for the purpose of studying is never going to be a hard work for you. It may be a hard work for you just because you don't